Hi everyone, want to host your website on VPS without paying for the cPanel license? In this step-by-step tutorial, I am going to show you how to host your website or how to host your WordPress website on AWS Lightsail using a free web hosting control panel. Perfect for the WordPress, PHP and static websites and no need for the cPanel or expensive hosting plans. Let's move to the about AWS Lightsail. So what is the AWS Lightsail? AWS Lightsail is Amazon's simplified cloud VPS platform. It is perfect for the hosting website, apps and development environment without dealing with the complex AWS configuration like EC2s and VPCs. And you get fixed pricing and easy setup and all the benefits of Amazon cloud infrastructure. So why we are using a free control panel? So let's talk about why we are using a free control panel instead of cPanel. So cPanel is a powerful, but it is not free and license cost can add up quickly. So that's why we are going to with a free and open source alternative like Hestia panel and cyber panel and webmin. So these panel offers everything you need: domain management, email, FTP, SSL, DNS and even one click install, all without extra cost. So before we get started, this is our YouTube channel page. Make sure to hit subscribe to stay updated, and if you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it with the others. So alright, let's get started. First head over to the AWS console login and search Lightsail or point to the lightsail.aws.amazon.com and log in with your AWS account. So click on the create instance and select your platform as Linux or /Unix and choose your operating system. So here I am going to select the location of my server. So instance selection, click on the instance selection and select your region where you want a server. So you can select any country or you can select a nearby of your location. So I selected India. So next I am selecting the platform. So I selected the Unix and Linux, and here you can see there is a select a blueprints. So one tab is showing the apps plus operating system. So I am not going to install any application or frameworks. So I am only selecting operating system only. So I need only operating system installed on my server. So after that we will configure the panel and configure the application. So in the official website, Hestia panel is recommending some latest Debian based operating system or latest Ubuntu based operating system. So recommendation of CPU is 4 core and memory will be 4 GB recommended, and minimum you can use 1 core or 1 GB. Again in latest Ubuntu you can see the version is mentioned in the official website. So I am going to select the Ubuntu 24.04 LTS version. So LTS is long-term support. So here I selected the Ubuntu 24.04, and after that scroll down and here you can see the SSH key. So default key is selected, but we are going to create a key. We are going to create a key for this server. So once this key will generate, we have to keep it safe because this key will not generate again, and this key will use to access your server in future. So here I am going to SSH key pair name, and I have given the key pair name and key pair credential. You can download, they mention you can only download this private key once. So only one time this will be showing. So you should keep it safe, and after that key generated, we are going to select the plan, and you can see choose your instance plans. So dual stack I have selected, so that IPv6 and IPv4 both IP will be we will get. And here I am selecting the plan. So you can see there are the three plans which is free for in starting 90 days. So I am going to give in the name of my server or instance. So here I have given the system admin server, and you can also give the tags on the instance, and after that I am going to click on the create instance. So this will take a couple of minutes, and you can see a system sysadmin hyphen server creating. So you can see in sysadmin server there is showing the my reason, my all information, public IP, internal IPs, and in the bottom of the page you can see use your SSH client. Here is the public IP address is showing, IPv6 IPv6 address is showing, and username is Ubuntu and key file. So here you can see multiple tabs is available, so that you can manage your instance from AWS Lightsail. So here you can configure the snapshot. So if your server is running, and if you need a backup, so you can take a snapshot according to your need. So here you can see in IP region in networking. So the IP is assigned, it was not static. So I am giving the static IP address, so that in case any reboot or after some time the instance will not change the IP address. So here I am giving the creating a static IP address and giving the identification of my IP address. So this static IP address will attach to the server, and this will not change. So here you can see I am giving the static IP address name, so we can identify for the future purpose. So here I have given, and this server this static IP will automatic will connect from my server, which is sysadmin hyphen server, to configure the Lightsail firewall. So Lightsail firewall act as a security guard for your server, controlling what traffic is allowed in, and for our control panel website to work correctly. Either we can use this firewall, or we need to open the specific port here, but I am allowing all TCP connection here, and we will see through the Hestia panel is also managing the firewall rules. So here I am allowing all the TCP connection, so you can also manage from here, and some ports you have to allow. So you can see I added the rules, and I am going to disable the IPv6 networking because currently we don't need. So I am disabling this. If you need IPv6, then you can enable it. Going to click on the connect using the SSH. Here the AWS Lightsail will connect to our server. So here you can see we got the console, AWS console. So now that our server is ready and it is time to install our free control panel. So we will installing Hestia web panel, a fantastic choice that comes with a high performance with Nginx and Apache web server. So first connect with your server with SSH using SSH. In the Lightsail console, in a new browser window will open with a command line interface. So first here I am going to show you I am logged in with the Ubuntu user, and update my server software packages. So this is crucial in first step, and type the following below command and press enter. So here sudo apt update and sudo apt upgrade and -y. So after updating and upgrading, follow the instructions on the screen. and it will done in couple of minutes. Okay, so it's done already. Now we will proceed for the installation of Hestia panel. So we are in the Hestia panel official page. So here in the installation instructions, there is a two command. First command will download the script which we have to run on the server. But before run, we here is also a configure option. So you can configure according to your need. So first we will download that script in our terminal through wget command. So here it downloaded, and ls-l will show you the installation script is downloaded here. So now we will customize our installation. So if you use direct command, it will install the default options, but we can configure we can configure multiple options through this. So this tool will customize your command. Here you can see the configure option. So port you can define, and username of your admin panel you can define. So we will change from default to different name. So I am providing here. After providing the username, you can select different options also. So we will configure here username, host name, password, and PHP versions, and email system, and other things we will leave it as it is. So here you can see we are configuring the host name, password, and multi PHP. So we need a PHP version 8, 8.1, 8.2, 8.3, 8.4. So we are giving here 8.1, 8.2, and 8.3 and 8.4. So if you need any one version, you can define one only. So here I need multiple versions. So here I am giving the different versions of PHP. So email address you can provide, host name. So for host name, let me explain you. For host name, you have to configure your host name in your DNS also. So your host name should be in FQDN format. Like I have given the server.domain name, and your domain should be resolved publicly. So I will show you to configure your host name in DNS system. So here you can see I have executed the command, and installation is started, and it is asking for the confirmation. So would you like to remove the conflicting packages? Yes, you can remove, because we are installing in the fresh scratch server. So any control panel will install on only fresh server, so there should be no data any. And here you can see the script is showing what other softwares will be configured, like Nginx, Apache, and Bind, Dovecot, FTP server, firewall. So here we executed an accept Y, and now you can see I am showing you my DNS server. So we are using the Cloudflare. So I am adding the address record of my host name. So it should resolve before installation. Before installation, you should configure the DNS, and after installation, you can see the script is showing the output of your panel information. So I copied, and after that we can reboot it. So you can keep it safe, all the credentials or URLs. So after rebooting, you can access your Hestia panel URL via the browser. So you can use through the IP address, or you can use through the domain. So once so now it is showing the Hestia panel interface. So congratulations, you have successfully installed a powerful free control panel on your AWS Lightsail instance. So now let's log in and take a quick tour. So let me show you how you can manage your control panel for the website hosting. So first log in with your username and which you set, and the password you set during the installation, and you can create website, manage files and install application from here, and manage databases and much. So here let me tell you, if you want to host website, or if you want to share your users to credential to access, so you don't need to share this admin panel access. So from here you can manage whole server information, like if I am going to click on the server setting, here you can set all the things like servers, software services, here you can manage, and firewall you can manage. As we discussed, here all ports are by default configured which needed, and band IP address. So first, if you want to host your website and for your users and clients, so you have to create a first user. So you have to create a user. Let me WordPress user. I am giving the username of WordPress user, and contact name you can set web hosting user, and email address you have to set like admin@example.com something, and password. So this is the username and password from where the user or client can access this interface. So here I am copy and paste the username. So I am showing only for the testing purpose. So here you can see. So other things you can configure. This user role will be a user normal administrator you want to set. If you want to set the administrator, this user will be have the administrator privilege, and packages you can set, send email credentials. So I am leaving it as it is, and save, and this user is created here. So now if you we can access via the same URL and username password. Otherwise I am I am administrator, so I can switch from here, logged in with this username. So here you can see the WordPress user is logged in. Otherwise if you want to share the credentials, you can copy this URL, and these credentials you have to share to your client. So here you can see add new domain. Then I am creating the new domain and giving WP site. I already created. So this domain or this subdomain you should be configured in the DNS system. So I already configured this WP site, and click on the save button, and domain this has been successfully created. Here you can click on the domain tab, and here you can see the it is set. So you can visit this domain. Yeah, here you can see a self-signed certificate is showing. So let me first configure the SSL. So here you can edit this option, and you can also add the alias. So because I am using the subdomain, so I am not giving the www. So if you are using the domain name, or you can then you can add www also. So I am leaving it as it is, and web statics I need. So and enable SSL. So I need SSL, free SSL certificate. So Let's Encrypt is providing a free SSL, in enable automatic HTTP redirection, and enable HTTP strict transport security also. So here I am clicking on these switches and save it, and this will install SSL on your domain. So now it is saved domain. Here you can see the SSL is green tick and statistics is green tick. So it means the SSL is installed. So let me try again the domain in my browser. So you can see the proper SSL is installed. So now if you want to install the WordPress also, here you can edit this uh, setting and quick install app. Here is a button, quick install app. So multiple install application is available. You can install any application. So WordPress is in the last. So here I am going to click on the setup, and you can give the WordPress blog name. You can give the username and admin example, sorry, email ID, and admin at the rate wp-admin example.com. Password, this is the WordPress user password, and the username is wp-admin. PHP version you can set, the database host, database name like DB, user WordPress. The database name is website DB. Let me website DB, and database user will be website DB user, and the password. So you can copy all the credential and save in your secure location. So here I am clicking on the save. So this will install the WordPress on your domain also. So quick, WordPress is installed successfully. Now we will again refresh our domain. So now you can see the WordPress is installed, and you can also manage the DB. Here I am going to log in the WordPress. You can manage. So the username is wp-admin and the password. Here you can manage your WordPress website. So thank you. So that's it. We have successfully completed the web hosting installation setup for testing and tutorial purpose. Remember, always use separate credentials and test configuration when working on a in a non-production environment and production environment to keep your actual system secure. So if this video helped you, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with others, and subscribe to the channel for more tutorial on server setup, hosting configuration and DevOps tool. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.